doesn't distraction have just a really bad reputation for some reason? Because for me, getting distracted has been probably one of the biggest issues I've had all my life with literally anything. But that's not so bad, is it? If I look back at a year, like a decade, playing games, watching anime, watching shows, reading fiction, spending way too much time on YouTube. You know, the biggest thing I gained through that time was actually through distraction in general. I got some clarity. You know, time passes, you did many things, you delved into things really deeply sometimes. For 12, 16 hours a day for months, you did nothing but one thing. And then at some point you just get tired of the distraction, or you wake up, however you want to call it. And maybe you still want some of the same things you forgot about when you were super distracted. Isn't that great? It gives you clarity, like you had a good time, hopefully. And now you know what you want. You know, the distraction burns away the chaff of your mind. If you think you like something and then you get distracted and then you forget about it forever, then you probably didn't want it that much, did you? But let's say you try something, you forget about it for 2 weeks, and then you try it again and you forget about it for a month, and then something comes up and you don't deal with it for 4 months because something else had your priority, and you know, you just keep going. And eventually it just keeps coming back, and it keeps coming back, and it keeps coming back. Isn't that good? Isn't that really good? At least for myself, I know I get a lot of value out of the time I spend with, let's say, just in general distractions, like video games. That's fun, but I always knew it was not enough to fill me up. At the end of the day, what I want to do is the thing I cannot forget, no matter how distracted I get. And in the moment, the distraction is gonna win sometimes, absolutely. The worries, anxiety, boredom, whatever it is. I think it's perfectly normal to lose to these things sometimes. But, you know, eventually you have enough, you move on, move to the next thing. And whatever that next thing is that just keeps coming back, that's what I want, at least. It's always what I keep coming back to. For some reason, like, I don't try to understand why it is that it stays so much. Because I like Japan too much, for example. Japanese media. But even that changes a bit. But it still keeps coming back. And I just accept that, and I try to find something else, but that no distraction can keep me away from. Yeah, that's fun.